So we doing it like that, huh? What's going on, good people? Man, I ain't sleep. Caboose, stop hating. You always hating on the boy. But what's going on, people? Huge game tonight here in the United Sim Football Association. Let's get into it. Got Dallas fans packed up in here already. I see 6 users in the entry before we even got started. That's what I want to see more. Don't worry about the Drip God special, but nah, that just means that you can get all the different accessories for your player without choosing one specific section. There you go. So that way you don't have to pick like the helmet and upper body, lower body, all that stuff. So you can skip all that, you get everything. But welcome to Twitch, the third to last time we will be here for the regular season in season number 8. And it's got a lot of stakes, as you can tell. You seen the message in the Discord. Dallas, they could get into the playoffs if Anchorage loses. Actually, if Anchorage loses, but if Anchorage wins, they will be in the playoffs, win and end situation. You already know how we do. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. Huntington Beach, they're obviously in the driver's seat in regards to which team is the favorites in this one, but hey, they lost 2 times this season. One of those 2 times they lost to was against their opponents tonight in Anchorage, 17-14. I thought it was the other game where they lost 14-9. That was against Tacoma earlier, so should be a fun ride here. I cannot wait to get this one started. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that play game button. Best of luck to all the teams involved. May the luck go in your favor. Let's get into it. Hitting the play game button right now. Let's get into it. And it looks like Anchorage will start with the football here tonight. Let's do it. Let's get into it. It looks like it's going to be returned to around the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Here comes Anchorage, and there goes a carry to the homie Freddie Roberts, who's getting another start. A gain of 11 to kick things off. Anchorage on the move. Anchorage on a good start so far. See what the Homes can do. They're going to go with the stretch this time around. This time, Huntington Beach is ready for it. Going to be a short gain of about 3 on that. 2nd and 7 coming up here. That was earlier in the season. I believe it was around week number 3 when this loss occurred between Huntington Beach against Anchorage. So we'll see if Anchorage really does have their number. Dallas will have to wait until next season to make the playoffs. They're going to quick pitch it and incomplete. Dane Jones' first pass, no good. 3rd and 7 coming up. Now, granted, with that loss, Huntington Beach did get a lot of things that did not go their way. They had some good drives. They fumbled the football. I remember, like, in the red zone by Action Jackson Jr., a couple other things happened that did not go their way. So they can clean that up. Very well find themselves in the ball game, but they're going to give up a first. There goes Wyatt Harris picking it up, and the drive shall continue here for Anchorage, currently on the move. Great job so far here for the homies in Anchorage. Shotgun set. They're going to move. One halfback going to hand it off again and going to get dragged down by Blaze Henderson. Great pursuit there. Going to set up 2nd and 6. Yeah, we ain't going to change them. That's just going to be between me, you, and the rest of the military people. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 here. Huntington Beach trying to get off of the field. So far, Anchorage is moving the ball. Almost got a man offsides. Gronky Kong, the pressure, trying to get home. Going to take off to run, but Gronky Kong getting into the sack mix early, seen the homie Krim getting sacked. And he said, I need to make sure that he stays behind me. It's 3rd and 13. There goes that very highly touted Huntington Beach defense, making it a long 3rd down situation. Quick pitch to the right side, but that is not going to be enough. And the Huntington Beach will hold the fort down after giving up a couple firsts. It's 4th and 7. We should see the punt team come along. All started due to that incomplete pass. That kind of got everything going on for the passing attack, or the pass rush, I should say. But a great punt there by Brent Skoma, one of the top kickers in USFA history. I'd say he's top 3, me personally. 1st and 10 coming up here. Yeah, Turch, you don't know what they stand for, so it is what it is. Handoff, and there goes the homie. Up to no good with a huge game last week. Going to pick up 6. Going to make it 2nd and 4. In all aspects of the game, Huntington Beach is the most talented all the way around, from offensive weapons, defensively. Going to be the homie looking for a man, and almost throws it straight to Parker Howell. And that is, luckily for Huntington Beach, going to be incomplete, but not the greatest of decisions that we've seen from this season. Who's having a breakout year. Gotta love what he's doing this season. He's had a few lucky ones right there that didn't go his way, but gonna make it 3rd and 4 here. Gonna pass it again, gonna look, throws middle, and there goes the man trucking through. Mr. Parker Ho. Jeff Brown's going to make the play. The 1st down is here. Let's see what Huntington Beach could do on this drive. He's last place in the hurt. Look for a man again. Throws it short and almost picked off again. Parker Howell all over. All over this defense here. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Does Action Jackson Jr. have a little bit of a date with the interception going to Parker Howell? That's the question we'll have to answer here, but it's 2nd and 10. Go for a man again. Gonna throw it short and deflected, and these passes are very, very dangerous here for this homie, Action Jackson Jr. 3rd and 10 coming. That honestly could have been picked off if the defensive player was paying attention, or paying attention a little bit more, I should say. No love currently for homie Vernon Mills, but they're going to throw a middle. Pushing forward is Levante Lewis, and they will pick it up again. Had some questionable passes, but that was a little bit questionable too. That was very well guarded, but the homie Levante Lewis will pick it up. Maybe they should move towards the run game a little bit, but they're going to keep passing. Throws it short, and there goes Vernon, who's going to push forward, and he's going to get yet another 1st down. Might as well give it to their leading receiver. Top 3 definitely in the league. Or top 4, I would say, after all these crazy games from Riggs and the homie Kevin Lee. They both hit over 100 yards, so he's going to be looking to increase that. Let's see the fake of the handoff here. Going to go ahead and throw it short, and there goes Upton again, shedding off a man and trucking the man to get close to that yard line. I couldn't quite see it there, but great job once again from Upton. No good, keeping the feet moving. 2nd and 4. No scores quite yet. 1st quarter halfway through. Huntington Beach going with a little bit of methodical drive here. Hubeck, what's going on, big homie? Hope all is well. Hand off to Levante, who's going to push forward, reaching out for the 1st, and he's a little shy there. 3rd and 1 coming. You gotta do exclamation point USFA. I'm not sure what your player is in the league, but make sure you let us know in the chat so we can know what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? Football as well with you. Strong guy, and he's gonna be passing it again. Gonna look right side, and looks like JoJo cannot hang on through traffic. It's gonna be 4th and 1 coming up. Huntington Beach very well could go for it here. And it looks like they will not unless they go for the fake. Looks like they will not. Going to be a long setup there for it, but it looks like it was worth the wait. That is a pin for sure. It's 1st and 10 coming up. Anchorage going to be inside the 10. That's Felix De La Chone, who is also a top 3 kicker. This is a really good matchup between kickers here. We'll see which one gets the better of the other. The picks don't work against Pittsburgh. Going to be in the shotgun here. They're going to send Freddie Roberts out in motion. Huntington Beach looks like they'll send 4. Going to throw it short and going to try to get through Tom Creed Jr. to give him some breathing room. That is going to be Wyatt Harris. The tight end is going to be 2nd and 4. Thank you. The Anchorage, they are a fan favorite from what I've been seeing. Definitely a little bit of a different take here. Be a drop back, sending a blitz, and throwing this one away is Dane Jones. The pressure almost getting to him. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Why is there a helicopter pad on the field? Because Huntington Beach does not play on turf. They play on the back of an aircraft or naval ship. That's what I'm going to say. That's where the helicopter shall land. Going to look for a man to throw it to, and going to be almost picked off by Ethan McWells, who's trying to get that lead back in the interception race. 4th and 4 coming up, and the Huntington Beach defense stands tall right after the pin. It should give them some really good field position here. I'm not 100% sure. If it's not Jones, it's more than likely the homie Church, as we see the return there from X-Pac, who's going to fall right on midfield. Perfect time for Huntington Beach to get their move on. See if they can get some points on the board. Anchorage still holding their own. It's going to be 1st and 10. They're never going to land during the game. Unless it's an emergency. I don't think we've had one quite yet. It's been a couple seasons. It's going to be looking for a man. A deep drop back in. Caught. There goes Vernon again. He's going to fall right onto the 1st down mark, and they'll give it to him. They'll move to the 40-yard line. Here comes Huntington Beach. Quick pitch there to his favorite target. Another drop back here, looking for short, going to be caught. There goes Jeff Brown with a short gain of about 2. Drive continues here for Huntington Beach, moving closer. Field goal range. Second and 8 here. Going to be a fake of the handoff. Looking for a man. Launching this left side and deflected. Great defense there on Jeff Brown. And Anchorage defense, man, they're playing hard right now. They're playing like their playoff hopes are in their hands. They're playing real nice. It's 3rd and 8. Turks, I'll answer your DM after the game. But just know that you can pretty much customize your player from a cosmetic standpoint, however you wish. Gonna look for a man to throw it to again. Left side, and a drag in the toes. And that is Vernon Mills again. Moving the sticks here for the Voyagers. Action Jackson is not so. But from what I've heard, he says he wants to. He's just been dealing with a lot of real life stuff right now. So I say the Huntington Beach homie should be patient with them, because he is one of the more active players in the league. He does check in a lot as we see another pass there goes Vernon. Another catch. Lacey Woodson having a little bit trouble guarding number 11. They'll hit the red zone. Huntington Beach on the move. And what a spot placement there for that pass, and what an adjustment there from Vernon. Got the slot wide open. No one's guarding Jeff Brown, but now they are going to throw it short. There goes the homie looking for a block. Not going to find one, but he does get inside the 10. A gain of 7 on that play. Mr. Ryan Davis, what's going on, big dog? Second and 3 coming, I formation. And they're gonna pass it again. Gonna go short. Gonna turn up, and there goes Jeff Brown, knocking it through. Hit the jackhammer. Touchdown. Voyagers. I said jackhammer. I meant to say sledgehammer. I failed. It's all good though. Great job there from Huntington Beach getting the first score of the game. Kick is up and golden from Felix, and I see some biddies up in here.
Shit like that.
Thank you so much again. Well, if you expect that, how about you get up here and do the commentary with me instead of being in the cherry picker squad there in the chat? But it's all good, big homie. Yeah, I'll get my mess ups here and there. It's all good. That's why we need more people so I can take a break. But it's all good and gravy. As long as I'm alive, I'm gonna get these games on. That's what I see. I don't care what nobody see. But a great job there overall, nonetheless, here from Huntington Beach. They got the first score. You know what time of the season is. Yeah, hurry up and get your ass up in there. But nah, every playoffs it's me and Caboose in the booth. So it's gonna be a fun ride for sure. As we see the homie Eric Denry take that one past the 20. It's gonna be first and 10 coming. Anchorage has to tie it up. Who's ready for the draft? That's gonna be very interesting. A lot of interesting players coming along. I've been hearing a lot of rumors, but there's no rumor that Anchorage has to move backwards 5 yards thanks to the penalty. It's going to be first and 15. Still have 2 more games, so if you know anyone else that wants to do either the game tomorrow or the game on Sunday, hit me up. You're going to see a quick pass there to Wyatt Harris getting to the 30. Getting pretty much all those yards back. If you want to look at it, it's a gain of 4. But actuality is a gain of 9. And 1 second here in the first. Anchorage, they've been finding ways to move the ball down the field, but they're going to hand this one off and find a big hole. There's a flag, though, giving it to JCB. And it's going to be a holding penalty, take them backwards at 2nd and 13 coming. Still want to do the EST semifinal game if I can. Nah, we always save it for me and Caboose, so we always save it. That's like almost a tradition with the broadcasting. That way I get to talk smack while he's in the same booth with me instead of him in the chat. Go to look for a man, though, and passing is going to be deflected. Look at the play there from Ethan McWells, stopping that one, and we'll close out quarter numero uno. Throw your 2s up. Let's get into it. Can Anchorage get the job done? That's the question that we'll have to answer in this ball game. Still got time. It's 3rd and 13 coming. Huntington Beach looking for the play. They're going to send the blitz and almost throws it straight to a Huntington Beach player was Dane Jones. And the Huntington Beach defense stands tall again. 4th and 13 coming. Huntington Beach on a 9-game winning streak. Only scored 7 points up to this point. Still plenty of game, but they've had a couple opportunities they let slip through their fingers so far in this ball game. Sending this one away. Skoma is going to be returned there from X-Pac. Trying to take a pass to 35. Looks like they get dropped around the 36. It's 1st and 10 coming up here. Let's get into it, folks. How you feeling? Make sure you do the exclamation point USFA if you haven't already. I know I see a lot of people up in here, so there ain't no excuses. We got 10 people in the chat for what I see, and I only see 6 people in the entry, so one of them is Caboose, so he doesn't count, in my opinion. Throws it right side and caught. There goes Jeff Brown, getting the gain of 3 on the play. I can't be letting all the Pittsburgh Roughneck players get it. Come on now. They won like 3 of the last 5 or something. Y'all can do better than that. Document paper. Okay, whatever. Now that we have 2nd and 7 coming. Gonna hand this one off. There goes Upton pushing forward, getting some yards there. Gain of about 3. Actually, a gain of 4 on that play. Great game so far. Huntington Beach trying to keep the drive alive. They have the homie, but they're not going to run it. They're going to throw it, and that pass is off the mark to JoJo for the 2nd time today. It's going to get sent back to Anchorage over here. Try closing out the stream and then coming back in, because it's pretty good on my side. I'm seeing. No points here on this drive here for the Voyagers. Is going to send it away. Looking for the bounce. Not going to get it. Almost there. Barely going to go into the end zone for the touchback. It's going to be 1st and 10. Anchorage once again with the chance. Tied this ball game up. After this game, I'll put the stats for the game earlier and this one, so we'll get everything updated, all good to go. Going to be a motion here, and we are going to hand it off, and another big hold. There goes Freddie Roberts, finding a crease with ease. Number 26 getting it done tonight so far. A real good average. Is going to be 1st and 10. Tackled by Trey Glock, the free safety. Drive continues here. D. Jones up in the chat, middle of the field, and going to be incomplete. Tried to get it to JCB, but couldn't hold through contact. 2nd and 10 coming up. Hit that exclamation point USFA for your boy, just because you love me. Should be a fun ride here. 2nd and 10, 10 minutes left in the 2nd. Huntington Beach will send forward. They don't quite get home, and that was almost picked off by Blaze Henderson, but could not quite get his hands on it. 3rd and 10 coming up here. This is Dane Jones' biggest game of his career, so it will be a shame if Dane Jones wasn't actually here to watch it. All the Dallas players, they're hyping the chat. They rooting for the boys in blue. Passing it again, looking for the pass, throws it short, trying to get the first himself, but it looks like the homie Dexter Jackson is way too fast. That'll be 4th and inches. Not expecting them to go for it here in this type of situation. Huntington Beach should be getting the ball back again. And this is why you upgrade your player. If you don't have fast speed, that probably would have been a 1st down, but that's another reason why Huntington Beach has been doing so well. They're so good at closing out on the ball carrier. As we see this punt go towards X-Pac again, and he's going to get stuck immediately. That's going to be a punt inside the 20, flipping the field nicely. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. And Jones said leave it all on the field tonight. They said they ain't playing around. They want to get to the playoffs. But so far, the defense of Anchorage has been holding Huntington Beach in check. They only gave up 1 touchdown, so they're giving their offense opportunities. But they need to get the job done here if they want to get the W. Looking for a man to throw it to. Gonna launch this left side and going to get in some coverage and almost picked off. Number 24, stride for stride with the homie. Gonna make it 2nd and 10. Great defense there. Anchorage is, I'm trying to tell you, Anchorage has been balling here today. They're gonna keep it moving here though. 9 minutes, 7 seconds left in the second quarter. Gonna pass it, looking for the screen. Gonna look for a man. There goes Upton, turning up a spin move. Gonna reach out for the first, and I think he got it all by himself. Up to no good. It's up to no good. Y'all seen that last reach out at the second right there? That was pretty good right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. 1st and 10 again. Gonna be another deep drop back here. We're gonna take off and just throw this one away. 12 for 20 here for Homie Action Jackson Jr. Like I say every time I see it, that's my birthday. Don't forget it. Kicked in the shed. 2nd and 10. Hand this one off to Lewis, but he's going to try to run through a man, get some more yardage there. Not too much he could do on that play. Going to only get one. It's going to be 3rd and 9 coming up here. Another pass, looking for a man. Throws it short to Upton, who's not going to have enough room, and the Anchorage defense slows him down again. Gain of 3 is not going to be enough. 4th and 6 coming up here. This offense for Huntington Beach very much struggling right now. Get something going consistently. You see them trying the deep plays. That hasn't been working. You see them go a little bit shorter. They haven't really been too open. Anchorage game planning very well by the looks of it, as we see Nick Cool Beans on the return there. It's 1st and 10 again. Here comes the homies, the Snow Devils. Dane Jones back in the pocket, going to pass it here, going to look for a man, launching right side and caught. There goes Freddie Roberts, doing it in the air as well as the ground. It's 1st and 10 here for Anchorage. Pocket pretty good, I must say. They've been doing a pretty good job of keeping Dane Jones upright. They move closer to midfield. Almost got number 92 offsides. Terrence Goldsberry going to hand this off. No, it's a fake. And there goes Dane Jones with the read option to get some yards. Make it 6. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Who wants it more? That's the question that we have to answer here. Pass it, got some protection, gonna throw on the run, and gonna find his man Delano, who's taking off inside the 25-yard line. And that is gonna be a big bucket there. You gotta give credit where credit is due. Dane Jones throwing up the dots with ease right now. It's 1st and 10. Passing it again, looking for a man. Going to pass the middle of the field and going to be caught by Roberts inside the 10. Anchorage goes. It's 1st and goal coming up here. This Anchorage team, they're playing with some serious fire. They seen what happened earlier. They want to keep it away from Dallas in regards to making the playoffs. Going to be a huge drop back. Dane Jones taking off to run, then throws this one away. Pass defense there for Huntington Beach shows up on that one. 2nd and goal. set. Freddie's back there. They're going to send Delano in motion. Going to pass it. Looking for a man. Takes off to run. And he's going to get chased down. It's going to be a sack. Thomas Noble with the play. It's 3rd and goal coming up here. And the pass rush is starting to work a little bit. Number 2 on the day. For the score, going to quick pitch it, and no one's home on that one. So the Huntington Beach defense, they go for the bend but don't break setup. And it's going to work out. It's going to be 4th and goal coming up. I'm pretty sure you could change that yourself in regards to the chat moderation, because it's clear on my side. I see it. Going to kick is up. And kick is going to be doinked off the left upright, so the points will remain at 0 here for Anchorage. And Huntington Beach will get the stop. Just like I was talking about with Brent Scoma being one of the better kickers in the league, that is a very uncharacteristic kick from him. But Huntington Beach, they said they want to profit here. They're going to go for the I formation. Vernon Mills in motion. Hand it off. Looking for creases Upton, who's going to get a short gain. He's going to try to get up, but can't quite do it. He's going to take a gain of 4 out of that one. 2nd and 6. Starchy Chaff, you know how to stop those ads, bit homie. You got to get the subscription. That's how you stop those ads from happening. Gotta support the league, big dog, as we see the drop back here. No pressure, and the pass still off the mark. It's gonna be 3rd and 6 now. Not sure what exactly it is here from Huntington Beach. Whenever they play Anchorage, it seems like they don't know how to get their offense going consistently, but we'll see if something changes here. Passing it, looking for a man, little field, and there goes the homie. Going to be a 1st down. There goes Levante Lewis taking it to the 35. The drive will continue here for Huntington Beach. Yeah, on both sides. It's been a little bit up and down. Both quarterbacks have been trying some different plays. I'd say right now, I'll probably put it in favor of Dane Jones in regards to like the proper passes, not throwing picks. Or that was almost one right there, and Parker Howe just cannot hang on to that one. 2nd and 10. It's definitely Lewis, but he's been a little bit up and down too. Normally he's only good for like 2 or 3 yards on the carry, but we'll see if he gets some more yards, as we're going to see another pass looking middle of the field, and once again off the mark here from Action Jackson Jr. 3rd and 10 coming up. As I said before, Starchy, just sub if you can. That'll be nice. I'm just kidding. Do what you need to do. If you want to take the ads, that's fine too. Looking for a man. They're going to be caught. There goes Ty White with the catch. Oh no, that's not Ty White. They got the same here. That's Vernon Mills getting the job done again for Huntington Beach. It's 1st and 10. They got the same hair though, Ty White and Vernon Mills, and one is 17, one is 11. You know how I get mixed up with numbers. Math is hard sometimes. That's not even math. That's just looking at a number and deciphering what it is. But don't worry about me. Focus on the gameplay. We had the 2-minute warning here. Huntington Beach with the chance to go up 2 scores. Look at Ryan Davis looking out for the homie.
Shit like that.
Get the ads ready to go as we see another pass inside the 40. And there goes JoJo Tidwell Jr. There for the homie. He's going to knock it down, a gain of 7. It's all good, Starchy. We still win. 1 minute, 40 seconds left. Huntington Beach moving towards the no huddle pretty soon. Going to pass it again. Going to throw it short and throws a pick. That's going to be intercepted, taking a shed in the man. That's going to be number 59, Oliver Prince. He's been there for a while, and Anchorage is going to make the play. You wonder how long it was going to take before it actually happened. Throws a short and caught. Going to get to the 45. Crazy. You wonder when the interception was going to come. Action Jackson Jr., he's been testing the waters, and it looked like that one was just a bad overthrow. 2nd and 1 here. Bridge with a chance to get some points. It's 1 minute, 6 seconds left. The 4-man to throw to right side and caught. There goes Wyatt Harrison. Taken down by Ethan McWells. 1st and 10. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with Anchorage. It's like every time they play Huntington Beach, it's like they know exactly what to do. Gonna be looking for a man to throw it to middle of the field. Then caught. There goes JCB, who just pushes off a man and pushes off another. Almost getting the 1st down, but they'll call the timeout here. JCB got the fan club last season. So far, he's looking pretty nice there on the catch. 32 seconds left. They already missed 1 field goal. Anchorage, they're trying to do something to get more than that. They are in field goal range. It'll be somewhere around a 52-yarder if it was to go through that range. Chris McKinley there on the move, guarded by Dexter Jackson throws it right side and no one's home. I'll stop the clock. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Was there a challenge? I think I missed it. It was pretty close. And make it 2nd and 10. Dane Jones looking to put his team on the map. Going to throw it short. It's going to be caught. Turn it up. Going to get hit before he could get the 1st, but they are in field goal range. A lot easier field goal range there for Skoma. Going to make it 3rd and 2. If I win, give the giveaway to Arn. Okay, bet. Gotta click something real quick. Throwing it right side in. There goes Delano with the catch. And the drive shall continue to call their final timeout here. Now, this is an interesting setup here. They called it a little bit early. Normally that means they'll try to go for the touchdown. And if they get tackled in bounds, they'll more than likely not have any points to show for this drive. Unless they go conservative. No, they will not. So the challenge of Anchorage being difficult for HB, yeah. Gonna look for a man to throw it to left side, and that was almost picked off. And Dane Jones, you got away with one because Tyshawn Williams just got his 1st interception last week. He was looking for number 2 in 2 straight games. Gonna be 2nd and 10. Once again, they're keeping their offense on the field. Huntington Beach looking to hold them inside these, let's see, that's the 12-yard line here. So hold them 12 yards or less. Gonna look end zone and going to be incomplete. And that was close to being a catch right there. Not gonna lie to you. But looks like the season 7 cornerback of the year said no to that play. It's 3rd and 10. Will they go for the field goal here? Yes, they will. They're gonna pick 3 here. I think they're gonna be up. And this time he does knock it through. And Anchorage will score some points here on this ball game. 7-3. Low scoring affair coming up. Huntington Beach, they're going to be getting the ball back. Interesting game. Interesting. still has life here. They've been playing masterful defense up to this point. Keeping Huntington Beach in check. They got the interception. They took it down the field. And they keep it going for the rest of the game? That's the question. We're going to see the return here from Moldy Cheese. Looking forward to the plays. And he's going to get past the 30. It's going to be one more second left. See if Huntington Beach just takes the knee, takes it to the half, or will they try one more last-ditch effort down the field? Andre Prim in the chat says take the knee. Huntington Beach says let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? Going to take off and launch your left side, and this is going out of bounds, so that's pretty much the closest thing to a knee without it actually being a knee. We're hit halftime, folks. Going to go ahead and get this kickoff. Haven't heard that one in a minute, but it's going to be one return here, and then we'll go into the halftime break. Here comes the homie turning up and getting past the 25-yard line. As you can see, pretty even overall in regards to the stats. The pass defenses on both sides looking pretty nice. But one reason they're probably doing pretty nice right now is because they all had their W. Shout out to the homies at W, the official energy drink of the United Sim Football Association. This is the best drink. I'm trying to tell you, get you some W, get you a shaker cup, get you a starter pack, get you all ready to go. You'll be directly supporting the league by doing so. Use that code on the screen, USFA S8, to get 10% off of each and every order that you choose to do. And yes, that will help you directly support us, the United Sim Football Association. We want to be the best professional sim league, professional football sim league that you have. This is one of the ways that you can help us reach that goal for you and for the community. So shout out to W. Also shout out to Paladin. If you need anything software wise for your business to make sure that's running in tip-top condition, Paladin is the way to go. Sign a contract, and if you do, it'll be just like with the homies at W. You'll be directly supporting us in our goals. So I appreciate you for holding on to that. Also, shout out to all of our affiliates as well. We got the ECFL, the Elite College Football League, doing their thug thizzle. A lot of draftees coming into this draft. I know I see a lot of people in the chat. They're waiting to see who's going to fall to them, who is going to be the next superstars, the next set of superstars here in the USFA. We'll figure that out a little bit later, but majority of the players came from the ECFL. There are collegiate affiliates. We also got the GSB, Gold Standard Basketball. They're currently live right now, actually. I should check to see what they're actually doing, but actually, no, they just sent it to everybody. So, great job there from the GSB, though. They're almost in draft form. I think they're working on the combine right now, so shout out to them. If you want to play basketball similar to how we play football here, that is the place you want to go. Great community. And also shout out to the homies at Goals, Great One Hockey League Sim. If you want to do your thug thizzle on the ice and be part of a hockey sim league, there's no better one than Goals. I'm trying to tell you right now. And that's all we got right there for the advertisements. You know how we do. After the third quarter, we'll figure out who wins. We'll figure out who wins the giveaway. So we still got some time. Use exclamation point USFA to get yourself into the giveaway. You love to see it. Shout out to the homies. But Huntington Beach, 4-point lead, coming off of a pretty bad interception. They're going to launch it left side and caught by Vernon. Might be a little short there. They're going to say 2nd and inches. Second and inches here. They're going to pass it again. Looking for a man. Launch left side and caught again by Vernon, who's just racking up the catches tonight. It's 1st and 10 again. Huntington Beach on the move. Closing in on midfield. A great overall defense still here from Anchorage, who isn't really allowing that many yards after the catch. We'll see if they incorporate the run game into their mode, but they're going to be a short drop back here. Looking for a man, throws it short, going to be caught and rolls for 1 yard as Matt Grigsby. Very, very crazy pass right there. I'm not even going to lie to you. 2nd and 9 here. Going with the single back here. Jeff Brown to the right of the O-line. Vernon Mills at the top of your screen. And they're going to pass it again. Going to look, middle of the field, and deflected by Parker Howell, who's making a lot of big plays here for this Anchorage defense. Another 3rd and long situation here. Huntington Beach will need to get past the 45-yard line on the other side of the field to keep the chains moving. And they're going to pass it here, looking for a man. Going to take off to run, but runs backwards and going to run straight into a sack. And that is not good right there. He had the open lane to get something. I don't know if he would have got the first, but you never want to see that. It's 4th and 12, and Anchorage is getting this football back. Would this be considered Huntington Beach playing down the competition, or is Anchorage just as good when they play against Huntington Beach? That's the question here. Going to send this one. Going to be a bounce, but it is a beautiful bounce. Rolls to the 1 yard line. Cannot do it any better. And now Anchorage is going to have a long road ahead of them. Yeah, why he turned back? I mean, the quarterback is still kind of, focusing on still trying to pass the ball. So they'll try to move towards the pocket, avoid the pressure. But if they don't have the right attributes, sometimes they'll just run straight into it. You see that happen less with quarterbacks like huge attributes like Rebecca Montaigne, James West. You see that a little bit less, but all things considered, Action Jackson Jr. is still a very, very young quarterback in his 2nd year. So he's going to have those trials and tribulations there. You know what I'm saying? 2nd and 6. Going to be passing it quickly and caught, and they're getting the first down, but he's going to get dropped at the 15. So they will get some breathing room here. 1st and 10 coming up. Good deal here from Anchorage, looking real nice. 1 touchdown to give them the lead. And that is going to be a false start there from Jacob Cool Beans. Very rare that you see the halfback move and no one else move. It's going to be 1st and 15 coming. Still a game that favors Huntington Beach because at the very least, HBV has shown the ability to score 1 touchdown. Anchorage still looking for that as the pocket's looking nice, and he's going to run into a sack. And there goes Thomas Noble with another one. 2nd and 22 coming. Attribute wise, yeah, Dane is better than Action Jackson Jr. But that is mostly because he has a sub and he started very well coming out of college. You know what I'm saying? Looking for a man, throws it short, trying to get something and going to run past the 5-yard line through Ethan McWells, who's having a big tackle day so far. 3rd and 18 coming. See, Dane is the better quarterback attribute wise, but throughout the whole season, it's leaps and bounds. It's still Action Jackson Jr. 3rd and 18 coming. Going to look for a man to throw it to. The pass rush trying to get home, and it almost does. And that's going to be sent out of bounds. That could have been a fumble if he lasted a little longer. That's where that pocket presence starts to come through. 4th and 18 coming. Anchorage punting from their own end zone now. We'll see what the boot is like here for Skoma. It will be returned. Looking for a crease, but cannot find one. Huntington Beach once again in really good field position. The defense did their job, but now it's up to the offense to get the job done here. It's 1st and 10. The And don't forget, Huntington Beach had a really good drive and threw an INT. So throughout all the struggles, Huntington Beach has still found a way to move the rock. They just need to be more consistent here, as they're going to go ahead and fake the handoff, looking for a man, throws a short, and going to run straight into the man that was getting blocked. He had a sack in the last drive, and it's going to be a gain of nothing. Not a fan of that particular play unless it was thrown a little bit earlier, so they to Lewis so he could take it on the run, you know? That pass pretty much made him stop in his place, set up that easy hit, looking for a man, throws it short, it's gonna be caught, and he's gonna get tackled by Parker Howe again. I thought he's gonna break through. Normally you find that animation and it goes through right past the defensive player, but Parker Howe was on it. Gonna make it 3rd and 9 again here from Huntington Beach, who's struggling to find their way to easier third downs this game. And you got to think if this will trickle into the playoffs here for Huntington Beach, who already has their player marked, is going to be caught, and Grigsby is going to pick it up. They needed 9. They got 10. And now it's 1st and 10. What's going on, Micah Jackson? What's going on, big dog? Hope all is well. Don't get too drunk. Don't do what me or Caboose would do at the party. Just get overly wasted. Going to be looking for a man to throw it to. Throws it and going to be caught once again by Vernon Mills, looking easy, making it look easy. 2nd and medium here. And it's going to be a fake of the handoff. Jackson going to take off to run, but he's getting covered really well. That's going to be a sack. And there was nothing happening deep. Action Jackson Jr., he decided to take the loss of 3. Unfortunate there. Going to make it another 3rd and long situation. Huntington Beach could still get a field goal range if they don't pick up the first. But they're going to look to try to pick it up. Throws it short. Going to be caught. Takes it to the 35. And that's going to be a short gain again. No. Money and Vernon are not related to my knowledge. But it's 4th and 6 here. Could be a long field goal attempt here for Felix if they wanted to try it, and it looks like they do. A 51-yard kick from the right hash. It's up, and it is good. Felix says he got the juice, big bucket to increase the lead back to 7. And it's becoming blatantly obvious. If Anchorage wants to win this ball game, they'll more than likely will have to score a touchdown. Because I do not see 3 straight field goals coming their way in order to make that happen. The defense could make that possible to where they can score 3, but I think a touchdown will increase their chances tenfold as we see the kick to the 2-yard line. Here comes Herrick Denry looking for the return, turning up, and gets close to the 30. So really good field position there. Going to make it 1st and 10. It might not be you. No, that was me. My bad. I should have the sound on. I just realized that. Because I hear it in my headphones. Sometimes I keep forgetting. But it's going to be a return. A run here. Sheds off 1 man, but not the second. Nathan McWell's once again making the play. 2nd and 8. Why no one told me? That's where you got to help me out. So I know. But it's all good, though. Game's still going. That's what's most important. 2nd and 8. Be Dane Jones again, looking for it, man. Takes off to run, throws it away. Nothing happening there. And the Huntington Beach defense showing their stripes again. Gonna be third down coming. And Anchorage get it done? That's the question. Looking for a man. They send the blitz, and it looks like it is going to get home. Gronk down, making the play. And Anchorage is going to have to send it right back to Huntington Beach. The pass rush, just ridiculous. Gronk down. You gotta say it like that. Sending this one away here. Returned and going to get dropped down really quickly. Not a lot of yards here for the punt return game. We've seen a lot of big returns from X-Pac this season. But so far, you got to give credit where credit is due. The punt coverage here from Anchorage has been stellar. It's going to be 1st and 10 again. They're going to move to the I formation. Jeff Brown to the left of the O-line. Vernon Mills at the top of the screen and a drop back. Looking right side. And going to be caught in traffic. That is going to be Joe Tidwell Jr. Making 1st and 10 here for Huntington Beach. Anchorage is going to need their defense to come through again if they want to get the victory. Going to be a handoff here. And I see a big hole there for number 18. You never want to see that if you're Anchorage, spinning off and getting to the 30. And the biggest run of the day for up to no good. Gonna make it 1st and 10. If you see the screen glitch, that's me picking up a clip. I don't know why it glitches the screen, but I think it's because my Jones tripping. But it's all good. We keep it moving. Gonna keep it. The pass, looking for a man, throws it short to Upton, who's going to turn and get past the 25-yard line, so they're back in field goal range. They may just let this one go into the 4th. You already know the giveaway is coming up soon. Make sure you watch out for that. Will they hike it? I don't think so. They may just leave it on. Yes, they will. After this play, we do the giveaway. Let's get into it. Will Huntington Beach score? Throw your 4s up in the chat. Thank you, Dane Jones. Looking for a man. Protection. Just throws this one away. He didn't want to take the chance of the run, but great zone defense there, and I forgot to hit the pause button. So we'll see the 3rd and 3, and then we'll figure out what happens from there. Because you can't pause it like in this part of the game, so you gotta wait. So, but 3rd and 3 regardless, in the jumbo formation, single back. They're gonna fake the handoff. Here comes Action Jackson Jr. launching end zone and a dot. There goes the homie Ty White to the 3-yard line, and a perfect time to go into the giveaway. Let's go ahead and get into it. Best of luck to whoever wins this one. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? And I see you, Tom, in the chat. You stealing some of my lingo there, brother. Only I say bucket. But it's going to be a spin 2-5 TPE here for one of these lucky 6 users. We had 6 in the beginning and no one else joined in. That's a shame. But it's all good to go. Looks like the winner shall be... Looks like it's going to be Terts. Yes, Terts is going to be the victor of this one. Congratulations. Don't know who is going to actually get it in regards to his players. But just like last time, he has to let me know before this game is over what he's going to get. Will he be the first person in giveaway history to not get 2 of his giveaways? Got to answer that question a little bit later, but it's all good. It's all gravy. We can go ahead and get back into the gameplay as soon as I can find the cursor for it. Thank you, sir. And we'll go ahead and get into it. We're back into the gameplay, but it's Terts this time around. Look at the pass right there to Ty White over the head of Head Darian, number 22. Now Huntington Beach. They're looking to punch it in. Try to close it out here, looking for a man is action, and going to find his man, number 2 for the tight end. It's going to be a touchdown. Voyagers. And it's not looking pretty here for the homies in Arizona. Kick is up. I mean, I said Arizona, Anchorage. Sorry about that. 11 and a half minutes left in this ball game. We've seen a comeback just today. So at this point, I'm not going to say anything until it's over. Dallas, they're cheering in the chat right now for all the people on the replay on YouTube. Dallas, they are 11 minutes and 31 seconds away from securing their first ever playoff berth in team history. But Anchorage, they can find a way to tie this ball game up. They'll still have a chance to rip the hearts out of Dallas fans everywhere. With the salt in the chat. You hate to see it as we see the return there from Herrick Henry, and he's just going to get stuck. But you got to think of it like this. The season is 14 weeks long. You don't have enough to get into the playoffs for a reason. You got to look at it like that. There are already 3 teams officially eliminated, and you can say that a lot didn't go their way this season. As they throw it short, and that's a drop there from JCB. That is not going to help, and he took a big hit at the end of it. 2nd and 10. Now the Huntington Beach defense can play a little bit more lax. This is normally where they thrive in the later portions of the game. If they have a good lead, they can start sending some bodies at the quarterback, but they're going to send 4 this time, and that's all they need. There goes speed. Chisholm with the sack. You got to think that it's 4 down territory, right? I don't think it would be a good thing to punt this one away. Look for a man to throw it to again, launching the right side. Ain't going to be caught. Delano is going to get close, but no cigar. It's going to be getting to the 30-yard line. 10 and a half minutes left in the ball game. Do you go for it? I say go for it because you need 2 scores. If you punt it, you're pretty much giving the ball game up. But they are saying to punt. I kind of get it, because if you miss it, then they're pretty much giving up really good field position for them to score again. As we see X-Pac on the return, going to get to the 40-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 again. Will this be the last time we see Anchorage? Did I just waste 1,436 United Sim Sports coin on this giveaway? Not the giveaway, the prediction. It's all good. I just did it so it could be balanced for people. I don't need all the coins. I get what I want. As we see a sack again. There goes Parker Howe. He's going to get 2 on the game. It's 2nd and 11 coming up. Break the suit there for sure. See clearly which one is the faster between the two players right there. As we see an adjustment there from action, trying to get something going after losing 1, but overthrows JoJo coming across the middle. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Throw short. There goes Jeff Brown, who's going to get wrangled down. And the Anchorage defense will hold strong here. Going to make it 4th and 2. Huntington here. Going to be another punt from Felix. It's going to the left. Looking for another bounce, and it's not going to happen this time around. That goes into the end zone. Anchorage starts at the 20. They have 8.5 minutes to score 2 touchdowns. Still doable here. Going to make it 1st and 10. There goes Killa Skrillo right there. Action Jackson Jr. / Dexter Jackson, the linebacker. What's going on, big homie? Says still a top quarterback. That's what he said. Looking for a man to throw it to, and it's wide open, and it looks like there was a miscommunication there. JCB, he was on his Ricky Bobby mode, didn't know what to do with his hands. Unfortunate there, could have been an easy first. But now they move to 2nd and 10. What's going on, man? Hope all is well with you. New coaches here. Mason Beach. Throws left side and going to be incomplete and almost caught again off the ricochet. Great defense again. Going to make it 3rd and 10. Throw it again, middle field and caught. There goes Delano picking up the first. They need a lot more than that, but definitely a good start here. 1st and 10 again. Anchorage has to pick it up. 7 minutes, 53 seconds, and here comes Dane Jones. The pressure almost getting home, but not to be. And looks like Dexter Jackson is going to clean it up with his running mate and linebacker, also known as Blaze Henderson. 2nd and 2 coming. Yeah, Madden really doesn't like go on the what's one go like press. Like they really don't put the corners on the receiver. So if they run the slant, it's pretty much open every time unless they have like one of those mid zone coverages there to protect them. And most plays don't have that, so it is what it is. Gotta do better. That's what I said. 2nd and 7 coming. Looking for a man here, right side, and going to be almost picked off by X-Pac. Dane Jones throwing at a 50% clip. That's once again testament to how strong this pass defense is here from Huntington Beach. I haven't played an online game in so long for Madden. I think it's literally been around 5 seconds. Gonna be looking for a man again. Pressure not getting quite home. They're trying to break through, and it's getting closer. Throws off the back foot and almost throws another pick to X-Pac. 4th and 7 coming. Definitely 4th down territory here. Yeah, the out route is there. I think the out route's more harder to hit on NCAA 14 than Madden, me personally, but it's still definitely a cheese route. I'm gonna be looking. Here comes Dane, looking for the first. No type of pressure, throws it short, and that is just not going to work out there. They tried to get it to the homie. They took a little too long. Huntington Beach will force a turnover on down. We'll be looking for the handoff, and gets past the 40 is Levante Lewis. On the 2nd and 7 here. They're pretty much intent to just run the clock out, take this into the playoffs. They have the momentum with the 10-game winning streak, assuming the score remains the same. See a pass again, looking left side and caught by Vernon, who's having a great game, and give him 15 more thanks to the face mask That is a bot error right there. Gonna get him inside the red zone here. Now keep in mind, Anchorage, they're still in the playoff hunt. But let's keep it in full perspective. They had a negative 104 point differential going into this game. So a lot went wrong for them this season. But you gotta see if they could try to keep it moving, as Up to No Good's gonna push for some more yards. Decides to go towards the middle instead of the sideline. Gonna make it 2nd and 3. I don't know why he has like this bubbling hate. I don't know why. Gonna take off and avoids the sack. Throws on the run and cannot catch it. Is up. And that is going to be JoJo Tidwell Jr. Game ain't over. Y'all just won when y'all was down 2 TDs in the same amount of time. That is a fair point. But if Huntington Beach scores again, even in the shape of a field goal, it's going to be hard for me to think that they'll get the victory. Going to throw it left side and almost picked off twice. And that is going to be 4th and 3. Should see the field goal team come up here for Huntington Beach. You want your defense to make that play so you can avoid giving up any points, but not to be here. Field still shown looking to close it out with the leg and does just that. A 17-point ball game in Anchorage. They got a lot of sledding to do in 5.5 minutes. I don't know if the defense is the same caliber though. Yeah. You've seen in spots like that where they gave up a lot of passes. Is this Anchorage team? They still played very, very well on defense, all things considered, in this ball game, but this time, in this frame of game, you need your offense to try to produce the ball. Not scoring any touchdowns, that's a recipe for disaster. You go back to last week, they didn't score into the 4th quarter, and they were pretty much out of the game at that point. So, 5.5 minutes left here. Be a return here from Herrick Bennery. He's going to try to truck him in. Gets to the 25-yard line. Going to make it 1st and 10 again. Anchorage back onto the field. Trying to get this game closer. They're going to need a quick score. In my opinion, they need to score in the next minute and a half. Next minute and a half, they need a score. Going to look for a man. Going to take off to run. There goes Dane. He's going to tuck it in and get the first down and a little bit more. Chased down by Cronky Kong. A great run there from number 7. He's not trying to give up on the season. It's 1st and 10. Very respectable run, but look at the homie. Look at the homie Gronky Kong chasing him down, getting through the O-line, and then getting the tackle down the field. That's heart right there for sure. Because you see Dane Jones with a quick pass, going to be looking, and going to take him down before he gets past the 40. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Here. Gonna get something going. Pressing it again, looking for a man is Dane. Takes off to run, and that's going to be a flag, and it's going to be another sack. Go ahead and line it. 3rd and 11. Thomas Noble with number 3. Thomas Noble, a very underrated defensive tackle, if I do say so myself. Again, looking for a man. Gronky Kong's trying to get there, but Goldsberry wants to get in the mix too, and he's going to take it down for the sack. And that'll confirm All 4 defensive linemen here for Huntington Beach gets to the sack party. It's 4th and 18. Actually doing what they can, but Huntington Beach's D-line, best in the league, no doubt. Looking for a man again, and the pressure's trying to get home. Pass right side and caught. There goes Chris McKinley down to the 21-yard line, and they do avoid giving up. It's going to make it 1st and 10. He didn't get out of bounds, but a great pass there from the young quarterback, said to be the franchise quarterback here for Anchorage. Me personally, I think they have a lot of great things coming here from number 7. Again, looking for a man to throw it to, and going to be caught. Ethan McWells brings down McKinley. 2.5 minutes left. And if Anchorage doesn't get the victory, they'd hope to get a touchdown to close out the season. If they do get the touchdown, you already know they're going to be going for that onside kick on the other side. Going to pass it right before the 2-minute warning. Going to make the catch. Tackled by the homie X-Pac. Wyatt Harris with the play. It's 1st and goal here for Anchorage. For a man throws the middle of the field and cannot connect the dots with Delano on the cross. Like that was a drag route, not a slant. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Taking the handoff here. Dan Jones, right side, and a wonderful pass to McKinley. Touchdown. Snow Devils, and look at the dot. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. Over the head of Tom Krieg and Dexter Jackson. What a pass. Wow, this kick is going to be up and good. We're back to a 10-point ball game. They'll need an onside kick and then another if they want to get the victory. Huntington Beach looking to close the deal here. Dallas still rejoicing. Dallas is still rejoicing at the moment. Looking like the Dallas Dragons will be the 6th team in the playoffs. We could have honestly decided this later in the week. We could have done Saturday and then Sunday, but just felt right to put them together on Friday. Freaky Friday, the Freaky Dragons. Looks like they'll have their first trip to the playoffs. They went through a lot of trials and tribulations to get there. As looks like number 32 is like, I ain't got time for that. I'm just going to get it right then and there. Great recovery there. You see how quick that was? 1st and 10. They really didn't have a chance on that one. Not even going to lie to you. If we do move to 24 down the line, they do have better bounces for the onside kick. So we might see some when we move to that point. As we see the handoff to Upton, they'll call the timeout as Anchorage. We'll see 2nd and about 7. Would be interested in the league if we move to Madden 24. That would be crazy. Of course, it'll be a lot more work because they haven't fixed all the modding and stuff yet, but you never know. As we see another handoff, sheds off a man, and picking up the 1st down is Upton. That should wrap this one up for sure, unless he's a little bit shy. I think he picked it up. No, they said 3rd and inches. Never mind. But that also makes it worse there for the homies in Anchorage. Let's think we'll find a way to get a stop. Tried to hand off. Dukes are going to pick up a gain of 2. They only needed an inch and some change. Huntington Beach will secure win number 10 in a row. 12 on the season, a 12-2 campaign. Just a ridiculous set of games here for Huntington Beach. They're going to be waiting to see who they play. It'll either be Dallas or Arizona. Unfortunate news there for Anchorage, who fought really hard this season, but they're going to be the 4th and last team eliminated from playoff contention. We'll see them in the draft lottery, see where they stand, along with the homies, the 2 new teams and the other 3 teams that got eliminated being Tacoma, Pittsburgh, and New York. As we see a handoff to Ty White, who had a big catch earlier. She's going to take a pass to 30. Going to be 3rd and 8 here. Should be one more carry. That'll be pretty much it. Or one more kneel down, I should say. Oh, okay, never mind. Turks did say it in the chat, so I'll honor it. He said he wanted to give it to Naaman McNamerson for the giveaway. So good job, Turks, for actually paying attention this time. But it's going to be 4th and 10. Not too much else to talk about here. Congratulations again to Huntington Beach. You already have home field advantage secured. Now it's your time to see if you can take your 4th championship in 8 seasons in regards to the United Bowl. But final score will be 20-10 in favor of the Voyagers. They did a good job in regards to Anchorage, defensively holding them back a little bit, but the offense could not get going when they needed to. And it's going to be a lot of not that much yards here. 285 to 277 in total offense. The defense battled there, as you can see. 50% on 3rd down for Huntington Beach to 23%. That definitely didn't help Anchorage's cause. It looks like Huntington Beach did win the possession time battle, 25.5 minutes on offense. Now, on the passing side of things, Dane Jones, 54%, 1 touchdown. Not the greatest of games we've seen from him, but that was a beautiful touchdown pass. You got to give him credit for it. Action Jackson Jr. on the other side, 62%, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 237 yards. Outside of the INT, give him credit where credit is due. He still put the ball where it needed to be when it was crunch time, and now he'll be going towards his 2nd playoff run. The first one ended the first time, the first game that he played in a real good struggle, but now he'll be waiting to see who he'll face. It's going to be up to no good, 8 for 47. Not a lot of touches on the ground, but he was effective, as you can see. Freddie Roberts, 6 for 36. And Dane Jones, 2 for 31, doing his Doug Fizzle. Great job from the rookie. Longest carry of the day was actually not from a halfback. It was from Dane Jones with that 25-yarder. So great job from him. Receiving wise, you see Vernon Mills. He was trying not to be outdone from every other receiver this week, and he did come 1 yard shy of 100 yards. No TDs, but 9 catches is definitely going to help his personal stats going into the wide receiver of the year race. Definitely should be a Pro Bowler, in my opinion. Up to no good, 6 for 29. Jeff Brown, 6 for 28. Got both touchdowns there from action. Great job from the tight end. Levante Lewis, 4 for 26. Matt Grigsby, 2 for 11. JoJo Tidwell Jr., 2 for 22. Ty White, 1 for 22. That one big catch that got him into the end zone again. And looking at the longest catch for them will be 22 there from Ty White. So good job there from Ty White there. Looking at the homies over here, looks like Wyatt Harris leads the way with 7 for 52. Freddie Roberts, 6 for 57. Chris McKinley, 4 for 60. Anthony Delano, 4 for 72. Jacob Cool Beans, 2 for 20. Eric Denry, 1 for 4. And the longest catch goes to McKinley with a 36-yard catch. Delano also had a 31-yarder. Great job. Defensively, let's talk about it. Parker Howell, have yourself a day, sir. 13 tackles on the day. Great job from him. Ted Darian with 7 in his final game this season. Robert Crone with 6. Nash Slay with 6. Let's see, Oliver Prince with 3. Let's see over here, Jessica Navarro with 2. That's a spot there. Lacey Woodson with 2. Cristo Rendor with 2. And McAvoy, a slow game for him, unfortunate, but he does have 1 tackle. Tackles for loss, that's a bot player. We don't worry about those. Parker Howell with the only user sacks here with 2. No, actually, Oliver Prince there with the INT with the 11-yard return. Pass deflections, Parker Howell, four pass deflections. Definitely one of the better players on the field all day. Dash Slay with 2 PDs. Ed Darian with 1. Cristo Rendor with 1. Oliver Prince with 1. No fumbles or anything like that here. Going into the homies in Huntington Beach, the leading tackler will be Ethan McWells with 8. Great job. Tom Creek Jr. with 7. Trey Glock with 7. Dexter Jackson ends his season with a 5 tackle game. X-Pac with 5. Blaze Henderson with 4. Kashawn Williams with 4. Thomas Noble with 3. Bronky Kong with 3. Phenom Chisholm with 2. Terrence Goldsberry with 2. And that is all the user players there. No tackles for loss. Interesting there for Huntington Beach. And sack wise, Noble with 3, Kong with 2, Chisholm with 1, Goldsberry with 1. The D line showing out with 7 sacks on the game on Dane Jones. That definitely helped them get the victory for sure. Looking at the pass deflections, X-Pac with a great game with 3, and Ethan McWells, Trey Glock, Kashawn Williams, and Blaze Henderson each getting 1 apiece. Great job. No fumbles or anything like that. And that's all the defensive players. Great job by both teams. Kicking wise, looks like Brent Scoma missed the field goal. And honestly, that could have kept it a 1-score game potentially. You never know. So bad miss there. That one off the uprights earlier. You hate to see it. But Felix De La Chone had the longest kick field goal with the 51-yarder. Both of them perfect from extra points. Got 8 kickoffs, 1 touchback there from Felix. Longest punt of the day goes to Felix as well with the 56-yard bomb. Brent Scoma with the 47. Brent Scoma 7 for 305. Felix was 5 for 251. And looking at the kick returns here, Moldy Cheese 2 for 56. Eric Henry 4 for 101. Both of them averaging around like 26.75, something like that. Great job for them. And for the punt returns, Cool Beans 1 for 8. And X-Pac 6 for 34. Only averaging 5.5. Interesting. Great job there overall from Anchorage's punt return team. But that is going to wrap up this game. Congratulations again to Huntington Beach, and congratulations to the Dallas Dragons doing the improbable, finding their way into the playoffs through all the craziness. They found a way to do it. Anchorage, you're going to have to wait until next season to contend. And I think they have a really bright future for sure. But we got to talk about what's happening tomorrow. One of these teams is already eliminated. We'll see the final home game for Tacoma as they play against Arizona. Arizona, they already secured the number 2 seed, so they will be waiting to face Dallas in the playoffs. But Tacoma says they still want to get their W's in there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Going to be a fun ride. Western Conference matchup again. But until then, stay safe, everybody. Thanks again for stopping by. And we out, yeah.